Alright, YouTube, I wanted to upload a video showing a build that I recently did on a PvP server, on my own private server actually, and mostly did this all by myself. Um, yeah, no big deal. I just wanted to get it documented before some time went by and it all got destroyed. So anyway, here is a lag spike apparently. No. Here is a dinosaur base that I did in the theme of Jurassic Park. It's for my gigas. Obviously, you got to keep your gigas separate because they get aggroed. If you didn't know that, very important. Have them kind of separated. So anyway, I got a couple resource dinosaurs in there as well. No big deal. Just a little something to harvest some resources. So anyway, next we have the security tower. I plan to do a bunch of these all over the place. This is still a work in progress. I just wanted to get it documented. Anyway, the security towers have high and low turrets. It's very important. A lot of people are just putting them up high. You guys need to realize your base is very rateable if you don't get some turrets also down low. Also lots of Plan X. I haven't put up any Plan X yet. So anyway, this is Arkitechture. Completely original design here. Decided to do a prison. I think it came out better than I could have ever imagined. Oh my god, this lag. Alright, you know what? I can't even show you guys this right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set this bird down, and I'm going to cut this video off, and we can go ahead and pick this back up here in a second when the rain ends, because this is absolute cancer for this video. I want to be able to show you guys what's going on. So, alright, here we go. New day, new dawn, new morning. And here is Arkitechture. Alright, first I'll try to give you guys a aerial overhead here. Still kind of foggy, hard to see, but we're going to try to do this anyway. Here, I'll just take you guys inside. I put all these together in just a matter of a couple days. Mostly going online, just looking up different prisons or whatever just to get ideas, or different whatever just to get ideas, and then going from there and having fun with it. Oh, that shouldn't be open. Alright, so anyway, here's the interrogation room over here. Put in some tables and chairs when it's all done. You got two different areas where you can bring people and question them, and obviously you can be behind the glass. It'd be cool if you could darken the glass, but they don't have that. Alright, and this would be your intake area. You would come in here, there's going to be tables and chairs all across here, and this would kind of be where you come in, get your uniform, get your cell assignment, you know, a little introductory crap, boom. Alright, now you're in the compound. You're actually in the facility. We got two jail cells with aerial access. You could drop them in there and you know, force feed them, knock them out, all that good stuff. And then if you decide one needs to be sentenced to death, we also have aerial access for the death chamber. Just get them in there, knock them out, and then I guess you can go ahead and just throw them in the pit. And down there was two level 2000 jellyfish. So as soon as you hit the water, the two level 2000 jellyfish would surely electrocute you, giving you your death. So anyway, that's the prison. I didn't really have a name for it, but everybody in the server called it Arkitechture. I thought that was pretty funny. So that's our Arkitechture. Alright, so headed over here. A few more things to show you guys. Hopefully I can get it all done in the short amount of time that I'm allowed. Over here is just a basic taming pen. Nothing special. Actually going to do some work and put some specific taming pens inside of it. I just wanted kind of a bigger area that if we miss the taming pens with our, you know, coming in with the Quetzal, sometimes it's hard to see and you just drop it and miss and you miss and you miss. So I just wanted a big area that we can just kind of, you know, put them all in. Okay, the water pen. This should surely be a bunch of lag. We'll have to give this a good minute. Looks like we got a little bit destroyed over here on the right. A couple little pieces, no big deal. See, that's why I want to get this video though, because PvP servers, I know this stuff isn't going to last long, so it's very discouraging. So anyway, we got a big seawall around this place, super deep. We were able to put the Moses and the 2Cs all underneath everything because that's how deep it is right here. And then the donkeys and pleasies and everything like that, we were able to pull into these dock areas. We just recently moved over to another base. We haven't had time to fill this one back up yet, but that's why there's no tames here. But anyway, I'm going to come inside and show you the breeding area because they just added underwater. Oop, my bad. Just added underwater breeding. Oh, I'm sorry, breeding to the water tames, and I wanted to check that out. So I built up this huge pen. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I just recently changed tribes, and I haven't taken ownership of this thing yet. So let me put in the code for that real quick. Alright, so anyway, I wanted to make a water taming pen. So that's basically what this is. I'm sorry, not taming. What am I even saying? Breeding. I wanted them to be able to breed. I wanted them to have a place, especially the Moses. The Moses are kind of a larger size, and they have a tendency to take up a pretty good amount of room when they're trying to breed, to get their groove on, for lack of a better word. And so anyway, I built up this big water pen. Obviously not done. Got to put in some more railings and stuff, but I think the glass floor looks really good. And here I got the big behemoth gate where you can go ahead and bring in your 2Cs or whatever, your big tames, and you can let them get busy, baby. Oh yeah. The design I think is really cool. I just love it so much. This is probably one of my favorite builds that I did. Alright, so let me hurry up and get over to the main base. I have a couple quick things I want to show you guys, and I know we got a 15-minute time limit, and I'm worried we're probably right over that. So if we don't hurry, we're going to be over that. So let's run over here. Kibble farm. You guys have probably seen kibble farms before. Nothing special. This is my own personal design here, as far as two sides to it, and then two high as well. So you'd have all your regular land dinos here, smaller dinos, anything that you can fit on either side basically. And then the larger stuff are just the birds that kind of get in the way, and the other stuff can go at the top. So you'll have your Sarcos at the top, and there's designs just like this all over YouTube if you haven't seen it. But basically the tames will be put in such a way that all the eggs will drop. And they'll drop into these ramps, and then you'll have the tames that are actually on the ramps that'll also be laying eggs, and all of it will be funneled down into this little ravine here. So basically what you'll be able to do is just kind of run straight through here, pick up a bunch of eggs, come to this side, pick up a bunch of eggs, boom, you're done. So it takes you a minimal amount of time to pick up as many eggs as possible. Obviously, a few dinos aren't going to fit in there, and you're going to have to kind of line the sides with it. But if you do a design like that, it's definitely beneficial for you. You're going to save a lot of time, no doubt. Alright, so the last thing I want to show you guys is the main base. This should probably lag a lot as well, but a lot better since we added the tech gates and since we lowered the wall. The wall was actually as high as this behemoth gate right over here, which we'll load in a minute. And the whole wall was, that height. And we were just experiencing even more lag than we're experiencing now, to the point where we're actually crashing since this last update. The update with the water taming, or the water breeding or whatever. So anyway, right after that update, everybody's crashing left and right. Everybody's having lots of issues. I don't mind some lag because it'll kind of help you when people are trying to raid you, but it gets to the point where you can't play. Obviously that's a problem. A bunch of people left the tribe because they couldn't even, or no, they didn't leave the tribe. They left the area because they couldn't load in here and shit. So anyway, it's just, I guess we'll just steamroll right into it. This is a pagoda, Japanese architecture, a completely original design. I just wanted to do something original, and I was looking online and I found it, and it just came out better than I could have ever imagined. Um, Here's the top part here. I guess I gotta kind of just show you in pieces because it's so massive. But yeah, anyway, here I'll just land and I'll show it to you. I mean, you can see how I did these things. You don't need tutorials. You know, put up the foundations, put up the fence foundations, and then you can set up the dino gates, put in the walls in between the dino gates, then you can put roofs on these things. You know, there's so many different build ideas and designs and types that you can do. You know, but you don't really need a tutorial. Just look at what people do. Try to emulate it the best you can, you know. And that's how I got a lot of the designs I got, or some of them I just freestyled, and it ended up coming out better than I could have hoped, which is a lot of them. This one here, I had no idea what this was going to turn into, and it's just so awesome. Alright, so anyway, elevator's almost down. I'll be able to show you guys the functionality of the tower. I plan on doing a light tower in the near future that's very similar to this, with the gates and the walls or whatever, and just kind of, I don't know. I don't know exactly how I would do the lighthouse. I guess I'd have to do the greenhouse windows at the top, but I don't feel like I could actually do a light in the lighthouse. I don't know. Maybe put enough lamps together and they'll look like a light. Who knows? I'll do a video later with the lighthouse if I get one put in, because I've been thinking about that lighthouse design for a while now, so maybe I can put that together in an upcoming video. But anyway, here's the Padoga. I liked it a little better when it was open, because then you could see everything on your way up the elevator, but functionality wasn't, you know, for PvP there's a lot of things you just can't do. So obviously I wanted to hide these electrical boxes the best I could, and that's the reason that I did it this way. Alright, so here we are at the top, and you can kind of see down here. I want to show you guys this view. The gamma is so bright. I gotta have to turn on the gamma if you want to see the view that way. But you can see the view that way. It's nice, man. It looks really good from up here. I love being up here. It's my favorite place in the world. And from here you can kind of see the rest of the base that I wanted to show you guys right up. Oh, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. What? How did I not die just now? Did you guys see that? Who? Oh my god. Okay, this game is just crazy. Anyway, so yeah, let me go ahead and put on some God mode. And yeah, I should have done this stuff already. Sorry, everybody. Getting some infinite stats. Alright, much better. Alright, so show you guys the rest of the base from down here, I guess, because that didn't work out and that was a terrible fail. And we're running out of time, so we need to hurry up. Pyramid base. We've all seen pyramid bases on YouTube. If you haven't, look them up. Very common. I just kind of simple floor plan with mine, lined it with everything that needs to be here, got all the boxes, got everything organized. Very important you do that kind of stuff. Yes, I need this many boxes. That's just how many you need. Just right around 30 to get all your stuff. Tech generator, tech shield, sorry. And place to put my vaults, which I love that they put the vaults. I mean, I know the flyer nerf, everybody hates it, but the vaults, the new size, love it. Love it, love it, love it. The fact that you can put that many in a small area is really, really cool. So anyway, let me fly out of here and show you guys the very final thing. It's just the greenhouse, nothing special. This area here was actually built up a little better before I had to destroy some pieces. The beer barrels and stuff, everything was, I was having issues with build limit, structure limits and whatnot, but the beer barrels were in there with the industrial cooker. Everything was closed and it looked nice, and next to it I had the industrial forge and everything like that. So just had to take some things out for functionality reasons. Over here's my snails for my paste, and I have my poop machine and my dung beetle for my fertilizer. So well, that's pretty much it. Shoot, about out of time. Hopefully we can get a few more things in here. We got the breeding area and the area for the birds. The birds can get it on up there, and The eggs can come in here. There's a bunch of air conditioners and fridges, and then over here I have an actual breeding area where I can bring dinosaurs in and let them mate. Well, I guess mating area would probably be more appropriate. Well, guys, thanks for checking out my build. I plan on doing a few more in the future, lighthouse and a few other things I got on my mind. So like, subscribe, all that good stuff if you want to check out more videos. And thanks for watching. Peace.